fucking clip the exact same way. Whoa, 20 to watch, all right?
Fixing my blouse.
We found our pre-app clip. That was it. All right, ready when you are, man.
What's going on today, birthday boys? I am your host, Eric Biggs. As always, with me today is the scrumptious, umdilliumptious JP. How you doing, baby?
I'm feeling so great right now. Balls drained. Feeling good, man.
Yeah.
Feeling really good, yeah.
Well,
If you don't mind, man, I got my balls drained twice today, and it was a new experience for me, Eric.
okay.
Yeah, so as soon as I wake up at noon these days, whatever, get over it,
Yeah, big dog.
I get up, I finish making my morning poops, and I get a text while I'm washing my hands from a chick who I haven't heard from in 9 months. She She ghosted me, man, after I canceled too many dates on her, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah, okay, that happens.
I was busy getting wings with you, man, you know what I mean?
See, and that's the thing, is I kind of wanted to bring this to your attention. I kind of think we need to have a little bit of a wing intervention with you. You've been going a little too hard.
Are you
Gnawing
serious right now?
on bones a little bit too often. I think you're trying to send me messages. It's a little gay, you know?
I'm a huge show of intervention, okay? And
You're a huge show of intervention.
a huge
Huge fan of the show.
huge fan, yeah. And there's always that section where they read letters where they're telling the addicted person how it's affecting their lives. Yeah.
Japes, whenever you guzzle down wings covered in that hot, creamy ranch, I just
Get so
worry
hard.
about how hard I am. Whatever will it do to me?
Award shows, come on, get at my boy Eric. You can hit me up.
Yeah. my agent, Japes.
Japes at pluckers.com.
Yeah. They were a sponsor for a short time. Whether they knew it or not.
So, yeah, again, I hadn't spoken to this chick, man, 9 months, dude. And her text to me was, hey, want wings, right? And I was like...
So she knew you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's like, this little dirty bastard can't help but gnawing on a bone.
When you put it like that, sure.
I mean, it's wild to be this correct.
So she blocked me and ghosted me, but she was up here in North, for work.
Yeah.
And she, I guess got this stupid idea of just... And I get it a little bit, everybody's busy, she has 2 kids or whatever, you know what I mean?
Gross.
But you know what that means. When it's time to get it, she just wants to get it, man. So she just came over for a quick, little dip and dip, what I'm talking about?
A little bit of flat express,
Yeah.
Flats or drums, baby,
And I got to feeling a tiny bit like a whore.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did she just buy you wings and want your wiener?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude.
A little bit of wings and wiener. You've heard of Netflix and chill. Now coming to the dating scene, wings and wiener.
This is for the 40 and up crowds, man. That's why it may not be on your radar yet, dude. Wow. But people are tired, doggy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got kids. They got a career. Sometimes you got to get the dick in when you can. You know what I'm saying?
Some blue cheese and blue me, you know what I'm saying?
But, Eric, I do appreciate the overarching concern that you have for my...
I think you need carbs. I think breading would save your life.
What?
A little bit of breading.
A little breading on my wings? Oh my God, that is... I don't know, bro. That's.
I worry about you. Give this man a carb stat.
You said the blue cheese thing, man.
Yeah.
And you know, I if you eat wings as often as I do in bed, you're gonna have to soon ask yourself the inevitable question: is this cum or ranch? On.
It's both.
And you know me, man. I hang out with freaks that have been excited to taste it. You know what I mean?
Goddamn Steffies. There was a tale of two of them.
Yeah, man. That it's gotten a little gross even. So you may be onto something, Eric.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I may have to really start reevaluating some very important life decisions, man. I appreciate you bringing this up, dude. You know what, man? Tell me about your diet a little bit, dude. Maybe I can learn something from you.
Let's not go too far.
I'd love to gain 70 pounds.
If you're taking dietary advice from me, look, you hang out with your boy, you drink 17 beers, eat Whataburger 3 times on the way home, a couple stops, a little bit of P. Terry's, fries are delicious, you know? If this is the hot bod you're looking for.
Yeah, body by Eric Biggs, baby.
A little bit of gut sucking when you gotta shave your pubes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not for everybody. But if you're a goddamn man, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
A little bit of out of breath tying your shoes, you know? You know? Clipping your toenails, it gets hard all of a sudden. You know?
Oh, dude. Okay, so, I've been gaining some weight, man. I'm at about 215 right now, but I don't care because I've been working out a lot. But the heaviest I got was 250. Ooh. And I do remember that trouble tying my shoes thing, dude.
You're all of a sudden tying them on the side instead of in the middle. And you're like...
That's way too familiar, dude.
You're like, Bubba, it's time to take a run.
Dude, I cannot go back, Eric.
Yeah.
That was...
Wiping your ass, you take your foot out of the one pant leg. So you can...
Well, we got to get in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't shit in public stalls because it's always too close to the wall. Like, God damn it, you know? All cramped up in here.
Sure, man.
Yeah, I always forget you were a big dog before I met you.
Yeah, I only got that big, like, it was like a year and a half that I was that big. It was like COVID shit. I couldn't hit the gym, and I was convinced I was going to die, so I was like, fuck you, I'm going out fucking huge, baby.
I mean, Whataburger 7 times a day.
It's either going to be COVID or fucking diabetes.
Goddamn diabetes.
Yep.
Losing a foot's whatever. But yeah, no, I've been worried about your wing intake.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like you've had some weird wing instances, some bad wing events.
Wow. How did you're like reading the manual of JP Boo right now, dog.
I know, it's what I do. It's what friends are for.
Are you following my Tumblr?
Well,
the only one.
I am sexy red little 1.5.
Sure.
We've been DMing. Dick looked good the other night, you know.
Catfished by my dog, bro.
I've been catfishing you. So when I come out, I'm Stephanie.
Stephanie number 3.
There's never too many.
But you're right, man. There have been a lot of instances where wings have gotten me in trouble, dude.
Yeah.
I was just talking with in like a Zoom meeting with my boys a few weeks ago, and I realized just how troublesome it's become, dude.
Yeah.
Because I have been accused of giving women the old hot puss a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? That's when a
little bit of habanero finger.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
Little blue cheese express.
Yeah, no, and I really got to thinking about it. It's been at least blue cheese.
That one was a slow burn for the folks at home. It took a minute to marinate like them wings, you know what I'm saying, dog?
5 women have, I realized that at least 5 women
Yeah.
have complained or like, why is it spicy? Like, and
Old flavor saver getting them.
And this is coming like, okay, I learned my lesson after the first one, dude.
Yeah.
This is coming with washing the hands, like thoroughly with soap. But then, one of the last instances was like, it's coming from your spit.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah. I mean, I do wash my mouth, but I think it's the spit too. Because, okay, look. If you go from wings straight to banging within like 20 minutes,
Yeah.
that's bad news, guys. Or that's bad news bears, everybody. This is something you can take from me. Don't let my addiction, you can learn something from me. You know what I'm saying?
That's diarrhea on the first date. That's what that is.
So, yeah, dude, I think something needs to change. Maybe I switch to lemon pepper for a little while or something. Or
Okay.
I give them up for a little bit. What do you think, man?
I don't know. I think there's maybe
There might be a medium?
maybe a little bit of Dr. Pepper sauce.
Oh, shit. Learning from the big guy here. Maximum carbs.
Look, Pluckers has killer Dr. Pepper sauce.
It is fucking delicious, yeah.
You might have diabetes, but that's whatever. Tastes good. You don't harm the old lady friend. It's a win-win.
That's true, man. That's true, dude. I you know what, dude? Because you've been so nice about this whole thing, I'm willing to give that a shot, dude. If this is becoming an issue that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see ladies flushing out their pussy anymore, you know?
Yeah, they started a Facebook group about it.
Yeah.
The old hot puss is what it's called.
Has old JP given you the hot puss this week? Old JP hot puss is what they call him. It's hard to be a legend for a stinging pussy. Jesus Christ.
I'm your guy for UTIs.
Put him on a t-shirt. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think there's some different flavors you can incorporate.
Yeah, definitely, dude. But okay, dude, this isn't very wing related. It kind of is though, man. Tell me what you think about this, dude.
Okay.
I'll be the first one to say that it has bugged me when women say that my cum tastes terrible. Have you ever been around for this? Privy to this? You know?
I haven't personally experienced it, but I know the discussion.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I said, I haven't personally had the complaint, which is wild with the amount of beer I consume. It tastes like hops. It's chalky, you know?
Fuck. God damn, you and your Coors Lights, man.
Yeah. The mountains are blue, you know? Again. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, I've been told that and whatever, because you hear the rumors online, like that eating like the right fruits and stuff.
Yeah,
can make
pineapple.
Pineapple
Yeah.
specifically, right? Yeah, we can make like your cum taste better and stuff or something.
Yeah.
And so
you ever do a taste test? Still bitter.
When did I do cocaine?
Is that heroin?
Yeah, man. So I had the smart idea, like that, because I eat wings sometimes 3 times a day, dog. Like, that's the only thing I eat. Yeah, it's gross.
You really got a problem. Sure, it's a joke. Now it's real.
So I was like, you know what? Let me try to get the fruity flavored wings. Like, there's mango habanero, there's like a pineapple one, there's an orange chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got all these, and I've been asking Chicky if like my jizz tastes any different or anything. You know what I mean?
You get the pineapple in there? I dose my wings in some pineapple adjacent flavoring.
A little zing or anything, anything at all.
Anything good? Nice sweet.
Yeah. She looked at me like I was dude.
It's just a common occurrence. That's a good Christian fun. That's all that is.
Well, I think that might be like a good business though, dude. Like if they made pills to make your cum taste like different flavors, like for instance, cheesy gordita jizz.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe okay. And you can like make it match up with the day and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
feeling a little feisty.
Yeah.
Little.
What do you give them for the feisty days?
A little salt and vinegar chip. It's not the flavor you want, but it's the flavor you're gonna get. You know?
Sure, man. Maybe like after brunch, you got a little chicken waffle jizz or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But
sweet and sour.
And then, yeah, dog, for, a night of drinking with your fucking chickie, you know what I mean? The old fucking honey butter jizz, you know what I'm saying? That's why I call my chickie my little honey biscuit, you know?
Yeah.
My chicken biscuit, I mean.
My little cum slut, you know? Good old Lance fun. It's just a good old Christian fun, that's all. All right, so here's the thing, sharks. We have cum flavor sauce.
No. We need.
Have you ever blown in your wife's mouth and she said, "Ooh, did you eat McDonald's this week?" Well, we have a solution for you with JP's secret sauce.
Mark Cuban's. I'm in. Yeah. Come? McDonald's?
I love it. I'll give it to all the Mavs.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, fuck.
We did 20 minutes of fucking wing jokes, man. Let's get a fucking cheers for that, dog.
Dude, that's good old Christian
What else
fun.
can you guys fucking need from us, man? You know?
That's good old Christian fun. That's all that is.
Yeah. I may have a problem, though, but we should.
There's a chance. We'll host an honest intervention. It'll be at B-dubs.
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by Applebee's new wings. $1 each every Wednesday.
Applebee's, whenever you're here, you have a felony.
Nice angle.
Do you want a DWI, but still want to make it home? Come to Applebee's.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I'm really going to take everything that we've said today to heart, man. And, we'll see how it goes, man.
It's good.
We'll talk about it later in the future, see how the developments, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you were not, doing, an alcohol intervention, because I would be out of here so quick, bro.
Yeah, whatever we gay.
Yeah, exactly. This is the boys, bro.
Yeah. You might have to cut back on the wings, not the brewskis. Drink 17 of those, drive home.
Allegedly.
It's not DWI if you ain't a pussy about it. Get pulled over. What are you, gay? Sir, you're going to jail. Oh.
I had wings, and don't tell me not to have beer with my wings, you fucking bitch, okay? Yeah. Officer, respectfully.
What do you want my friends to think I'm gay all of a sudden? Want to make out? What if he is sexually harassed a police officer? Get out of a ticket? It's like, you want to make out? Call a supervisor. I want somebody to watch. Supervisor gets there. He was trying to fuck me, dude. They go, sir, your pants are off. Sir, why you hard? Sir, cuffs came out. Human instinct.
Dude, I would love to hear a bit built around that, dude. That's fucking funny, man.
That's what you can find on the road with good old Eric Biggs comedy.
Yeah, so I got pulled over the other day, and I was drunk as a fucking skunk, so I went with, want some Roadhead?
Oral. It's not gay if your wife doesn't find out. Whoa, I didn't know it was my bachelor party.
The cop may ask you like, well, that sounds great. However, when was the last time you ate wings? 'Cause I can smell that booze and that fucking mango habanero on you right now, Mr. Biggs.
Yeah, I can't have that spicy saliva.
Yeah, I've seen birthday boys, okay?
Oh my god.
Thank you to all our police officers that are watching right now.
Yeah, this is all a joke. This is apple juice.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, we drink so much apple juice during the show.
Gotta keep it high and tight, man.
Hear that? That was a crack of an apple juice.
What else, my dude?
Yeah, what all you been up to, man? Fucking, it's been a minute. You've been into some wild adventures while I was gone.
I've been reading a lot.
That's never good.
Yeah,
Mein Kampf.
Naturally.
Yeah, big Kanye fan.
Dude, did you see his interview?
I didn't see the interview, but I did see that he was wearing a fucking Black Clans robe. It's wild.
This guy is donezo.
Do you think he's past the point of a good album saving him?
No way. No, he's still number one in my box. Not my books.
Honestly, this elevated him. Oh yeah.
No, like all the fucking crazy shit he was saying about Jews, man.
Yeah.
Although it was true, it was.
Yeah, we know they run the industry. Never go get far like that.
No, we can't have that on the show. No doubling down on that one.
You thought about it. You thought about doubling down.
This dude is done, man. He's canceled for sure, man. That was nuts, dog. He said the F word like 50 times on it or something, man. It was nuts, doggy.
Yeah, and we don't stand for that. To be real, I was never a big Kanye fan.
Okay, this music's fucking great, dog.
Some of it. N-Words in Paris, love it, you know?
Hell yeah, man. It's just sexy, dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, I've always been more of a Macklemore fan, you know? But yeah, no, I don't know. It's wild.
There has, I mean, yeah, no, man. I do have some wild shit to talk about. But I feel like we should dedicate a whole episode to those. But I do have a very stirring question for you, my friend.
Let's hear it.
Okay, I saw this meme the other day, or this, just a funny thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of shaking me to the core, dude, because it's about white people. And, a lot of our show, we like to look into the differences going on between our cultures and shit.
Yeah.
And
as the ambassador of white people, I'll take the question.
Okay.
I'd like to speak on all whites.
Yeah, man. I'm going to pop up the picture. But I saw this, and it says, you can feed white people coleslaw out of your hand like they're a wild horse. Eric Biggs, is this true,
all
Mr.
right, on
Ambassador?
That note, I'm gonna let me take off real quick. Look, absolutely not. Coleslaw is disgusting.
We needed to unveil this publicly, dude.
Yeah.
Coleslaw is gross as fuck, dude. Who are these fucking okay?
What, you like sloppy lettuce, you bitch? Fucking, what are you, a fucking all right? Love dolphins, by the way. No, fucking, look, if you eat coleslaw, you don't love your kids, is all I'm saying. Like, you haven't tucked them in a long time. Coleslaw is a sign that your town is going downhill. If you have 5 friends and they're all like, coleslaw is sick, get new friends, all right? If you're out with the boys and they're like, let me get some wings and coleslaw, call the police, all right? Call him in for a DWI.
Yeah.
He deserves it. That's a bad person.
If you're barbecuing and your boy brings some coleslaw, torch the
God.
whole motherfucker down.
Fuck
You know
his
what I'm
wife.
saying?
All right? She hasn't gotten good dick in a long time. This man's out here figuring out coleslaw recipes.
Yeah.
Kill myself. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what we need, I think, dude. You know what I mean? This is like, you got to open the world up to white culture and how it really is. And I need to do that for the Hispanics every now and then, too. Because you remember your old character for Birthday Boys comedy show, Derek Griggs?
I remember him. Well, brother. God, I am back. Get out of here. You know? All right.
Yeah.
He's it day.
I thought, dude, that guy gave me some of the biggest laughs that I've had on the show, but I think you may not have like appreciated the laughs as much since you're like doing a character that like is like maybe like hometown and shit, and it's just like not anything special. But for a person that's never been around those type of people, I only see them on TV and shit.
Brother.
It was so fucking funny to me, dog.
We gotta get you to Missouri.
I don't know any people like that, dude.
Dude.
That's like I watch YouTube videos and I see people with that accent. I'm like, oh, this is hilarious, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, some of my best friends. Did I tell you the story about whenever I was home and there was the animal on my buddy's back porch? Did I tell that on here?
Mm-mm.
Fuck, I do too many podcasts. All right, so I was home. 1 week before I was home, I went to a poker night with some of my comedy friends down here during a comedy show. Like, it was just me and a bunch of comics all hanging out, playing poker. And my buddy Matt Butera, he's been on the podcast, do a podcast with him. He has a disabled dog. I had a few too many liquor drinks. And I go, buddy, I know you're a good person, because I don't know a single guy back home that wouldn't shoot that dog. He did not find that as funny as I did at the time. I like to bring it up a lot. So 1 week after that, I drive back home. I'm hanging out with all my boys I grew up with. We are standing in my buddy's kitchen. He's holding his newborn child. It's this cool thing. We're hanging out, playing with his kid, making funny faces, all this and that. All of a sudden, his wife goes over, flicks on the like back porch light. There's a possum on the back porch. Her exact words were, "Give me that baby and get a gun." He gave her that baby, got a gun, and just shot that fucking possum. And I cried laughing for 15 minutes straight. And they were like, "What's the deal?" And I go, "That's the most Midwestern thing ever." And then I told them the dog story. And they're like, "Yeah, I'd kill that fucking dog, you know? Put it out of its goddamn misery."
Yeah.
And I go, "I agree. But all my friends down here are not those people." And they were like, "Man, you used to go like hunt possums with us." I go, "Yeah, I remember that. But I just don't know a single person that would see a possum and their wife's response would be, 'Hand me that baby and get a gun.'" That's insane. It was the exact words. And he did. He shot that fucking possum.
Dude, that could be a t-shirt. We should be rich right now, dude. Give me that baby and get a gun.
Dude, 1,000%.
Yeah.
That 1,000% should be a t-shirt.
Okay, so yeah, dude. So like these are just people that you grew up around, and I don't want to make any assumptions, but I think like people in all races of of like a certain socioeconomical like like space in their life when they're kids, they face some kind of like differences in cultures and stuff like that. But it's almost a lot the same, man, because I see jokes about the Valley now, and the Valley, of course, is a very Hispanic area, and I'm so happy that it's like almost like an inside Valley joke, but other people are finally getting like that.
Yeah.
Like fun. Like they're starting to see that it's fucking funny because you know it's like chicks with hot Cheetos or do you know what a torta is?
No.
It's well in Spanish it literally means a ham sandwich, but it's also what we call very fat Latino women. So little things like that are like from my shit that like I grew up with it like was like an only inside joke. You know what I mean? It's making it to like more popular culture.
Holy fuck. A torta.
Bro, want to go smash some tortas, bro? Let's fucking go get it, dog. Yeah, dog.
Dude, I cannot wait to take you to Missouri. Dude, my buddy lives in a shoust. You know what that is? Mm-mm. It's a shop house. So you're like a garage. It's just metal all over. It's really popular in Missouri. It's popular throughout the like Midwest, and it's in Texas much too. But it's very popular that everyone, like every dude you meet's like, God damn, I want a shouse so bad. Fucking nice 100 by 80 square foot fucking shop. And then give me a little place to fucking put my head down, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, it literally just looks like a metal pole barn. And then they just put their house inside of it. And they're like, that's good enough. I work on the tractor. I yelled at my wife. All good. We got 3 beer fridges. All you need, Bubba, you know? Yeah, it's fucking...
That sounds awesome, dude.
It is. Trust me, I want a shoust. As Midwestern trash, I would just like to say, dream goals. All right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Dude, this is a very important use of our show, bro. You know what I mean? We're saying yes, we're saying no's to the cultures, man. You know what I mean?
I do believe that, like, there's a huge overlap of all cultures amongst pores.
Yep. Yeah, definitely, dude.
Pore overlaps in all categories. Mexican, black, white, anything. It's all the same guy you meet. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the same dude. It doesn't matter what his, like, background is. You meet somebody that, like, had a hard time growing up, that's the same dude. It doesn't matter where you meet that guy. It's the same fucking dude. And that's my fucking people. I fucking love that. Like, a dude that's like, look, I like to deer hunt because we got to fucking eat somehow, you know? And it's like, all right, tell me about it, Bubba. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's one of my favorite things about America, dude, because, you know, of course, I joke a lot on the show about hating white people and stuff, but all that's a fucking facade. You know,
He loves them.
I love the whites. The whites are great. You know, growing up, just having that culture, but the sharing of the cultures with whenever I make like a black friend or a white friend and going over to their house. And how things were just kind of tiny, tweaked a little bit, you know what I mean? But it was like, this is also cool.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, just white, but you know.
Was Hamburger Helper a staple in your house?
Oh, dude. It was my best friend's favorite meal.
Dude, Hamburger Helper fucking smacks.
I have this vivid memory I still talk about with this fucker every now and then. We're sitting outside on the curb of my house, 14 years old, and we were like, what are we gonna do tonight, man? He's like, I don't know, man. I'm thinking about going home early. My mom's making Hamburger Helper. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
I just started cracking up, dude. Like, were you eating hot dogs tomorrow, bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I remember my mom, one of my buddies was over, and she made like slider sandwiches. And him just being like, this is the goddamn best thing I've ever ate. There's like a little bit of like butter garlic sauce over the top. And just like slider.
Like deli meat inside
Yeah,
there?
just like ham and cheese sandwiches on like the little Hawaiian rolls. And he's like, God damn, this is good.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, well, fuck, dude. If you're not gonna eat a bowl of Frito pie with me, I don't want you around anyways,
fair,
dog.
dude.
You know what I'm saying,
That's
dude? Like,
fair.
you're right, dude. I think this may be the way to experience America, dude. Like, if you're poor or like medium, like you're more open to everybody. I feel when you get too
Yeah.
rich, then you'll have all these expectations about like the times that you're like partying or
Yeah.
having some kind of socializing event just reaches a certain level where you're only around whites at that point.
Yeah.
Or
I think that's the thing. The East and West Coast don't understand the rest of the country. Like rich people in New York, rich people in LA,
interesting.
they don't get the thing of like, it doesn't matter if you're in Texas, if you're in Louisiana, if you're in Kansas, if you're in Illinois, if you're in Missouri. Those are the same people. They might talk a little different.
Yeah.
Like people in Louisiana speak Gator. Like, you know, and you're like, all right, your food stamps are different, but like most of the country, fuck Louisiana is what we're saying. Goddamn garbage people. Giving the rest of us poor whites a bad name. For the OGs. But yeah, no, I think poor translates all races.
Yeah.
Like,
It was a beautiful thing, man. It was
Yeah.
a beautiful thing, yeah.
you grew up being kind of broke, figuring it the fuck out your own way, doing your own thing. And then, I don't know, I hesitate to say this. But I am so fucking tired of people from New York.
Yeah, me too.
Talking in general.
Talking?
Yeah, like there's like, fucking New York's the best. Shut the fuck up. All right? Look, especially like the people that were born in New York and they're like, fuck, it's the best city in there, fucking goddamn Big Apple. That's the same as a guy from my hometown being like, I'll never leave this town. You don't know anything else. Eat a fucking bag of dicks.
Oh.
Your town's not special. The only people that give a fuck about New York are the people that already live there.
Yep.
You're not going to meet anyone in Kansas that gives a flying fuck. They're like, oh, we have the nicest fucking diners. Eat a dick, dude. You ever eat fucking Sloppy Joe's at old Stephanie's place? Fuck you, all right? There's a bunch of fucking dirtbag, low IQ motherfuckers talking shit, trying to be like, hey, the best city in the goddamn world. Yeah, you're in the United States. You already get that, pussy, all right? Mobile, Alabama is also better than the rest of the world. Eat shit and die, okay? You all live with rats.
I'm 100% with you on this, dude. I came from a small town, and what I used to hear when I moved to Austin at first was all this, yeah, born and raised, I never left Austin a day in my life. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this is something you're proud of? You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
like,
It's
oh,
kind
you
of like what
never-
I'm thinking is like, dude, that's,
Yeah. You never figured out anything else.
yeah, it's pretty gay, you know. So.
Yeah, it's like, look, my thing is, the people that were born and raised in cool places, and then they have like this hard opinion about their place.
Dude, that turns into, like, it starts as a flex, but then if you never leave or do
It gets
anything,
sad.
it's fucking sad.
Yeah. You're like, oh, you suck.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
You
yeah.
never tried anything else?
Yep.
I don't know. It drives me. And like, I think New Yorkers are the worst. Where they're like, everything I could ever need are delis. Eat a dick. That's an Indian guy. Okay. Fucking somebody else had to show up in your town and give you culture. Also, New York, maybe not Manhattan, but every other borough is the most like segregated place on earth. They're like, well, that's where the fucking Jews live. That's where the fucking Asians live. That's where black people live. Stop pretending. Because, like, 1% of people grew up in Manhattan. Everyone else is like, I grew up in Queens. Then you don't know fuck about shit, okay?
Yeah, give it to them, bro.
Fuck them. Fuck them all, dude. I don't know. It just drives me nuts because I'm like, look, you're just the same as the guy in my own hometown that's like, this is the best it could ever get. I'm not ever moving. You're just that guy. And just because you're in the place that a lot of people move to doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people from my hometown move to your place and then go, oh, it sucks here. And they move home because it sucks where you live. So stop pretending you're the best place in the world. You're not. Are you in the goddamn United States, which is the best country on goddamn earth? Yeah. But you're not better than fucking Wichita, Kansas.
Well, Austin is better than Wichita, Kansas, bro.
That's also fair.
But yeah, man, no, I'm with you, dude. I have actually thought that people that are too proud of like where they're from, it's a little like tacky and shit, dude. You know what I mean? Although like when it comes, I do like to play that bro energy though, dude. When other people are around and shit, I'm like, what the fuck you say about Whataburger?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, what? You don't know shit about basketball, bitch. Fucking fucking Spurs, fucking you know, that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I think it's one of those things. Like
It's like an energy thing, though, dude. But you can tell, like, the people that are locked into it too much.
It's gross.
It's a little sad, man.
Yeah, it's like, hey, try something else.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah. I don't know. I just think the New Yorker vibe of being like, oh, we're better than the people that grew up wherever because I also never left my hometown. And like, well, my immediate family is here. Yeah, well, that's the same argument that my buddy has that grew up in bumfuck nowhere, Missouri. Yeah. You're just making the same like, well, yeah, everyone I know and love is here, so why would I leave? Yeah. That's your whole fucking argument?
That's also the argument that the incest family from South Carolina tries to fucking pull, bro.
That's pretty nice. Pretty fucking sick.
Sure.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is I don't know. I think my overarching point is if you're somebody that's never moved from where you grew up, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, yeah.
If you have moved and you've lived a bunch of different places, then I think you'd have insight. Because like one of my best friends, he's never left where we grew up, and he absolutely fucking loves it. I remember me and him talking, and he said he's like, I'm not saying this is for everybody. He's like, this is just what I like.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah. And you have the right to feel that way. You have the thing of like, hey, I'm happy being where I'm at. Cool. There you go. But he doesn't try to like talk shit on the people that are like, oh, I prefer living in Wichita or I prefer living in fucking Des Moines, Iowa, or whatever. He's just like, this is just what I like. I like being around my parents and grandparents and all this shit. It's like, that's awesome. So the fucking New Yorkers talking shit, running their goddamn mouth about a town that was cool in the fucking 90s, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. We should beat them all up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got me all fired up, dude.
I don't know if this podcast is going to translate well.
This message has been brought to you by Eric Biggs Comedy.
It happens.
I love New Yorkers, except you, Matt.
You pussy bitch. Fucking, dude, trying to eat with that guy anywhere is exhausting.
What do you mean?
Dude, he'll go and order pizza just to be upset about the pizza. He's like, it's fucking better in New York. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, no.
Stop doing this. It's like the pizza was fine. He's like, well, I got a cheese pizza. Yeah, if you order a cheese pizza, it's going to be subpar. Fucking. All right. I love you, Matt.
So it's been a very big love-hate episode.
Yeah.
And that's what we're all about here on the show, guys.
We're here about mood swings. Mood swings, sponsored by Birthday Boys.
This very bipolar episode is brought to you by Pluckers, as usual.
as always.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You think you would live anywhere else?
Sure.
Because you've been in Texas your whole started off South Texas, came up to Austin. Like where would you want to go?
Well, man, I mean, right now I see Austin in my future for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the goddamn birthday boys.
Birthday boys, baby. Yeah, no, man, and you know, I think it has a good shift, and to be able to like start something and have the roots planted in something, you know, the LA and New York comedy scene probably have people that they've been working with for 30 fucking years because everything was. But when you see this community growing, I feel like I fucking saw the comedy boom, and I was like, holy shit, dude! Like this is gonna be world changing for the economics of Austin, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, yeah, I mean, you've been in Austin, what, like 10 years now?
12 years now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like, you got to watch it change, but, like, yeah, I think that's my thing is, like, grew up in Missouri, obviously. We've talked about it a bunch, but, like, there, like, LA and New York were never on my radar to live in. You know, like, they were always like, yeah, fuck those places. Like, every place I was like, oh, I'd live there, it was like Tennessee, Texas, and Colorado. It's like these beautiful places that had a lot of opportunity. I was never going to move to the place that had too much shit going on. And then also it's like, what do I want to pay $3,000 a month to live in a 400 square foot apartment?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, 100%. I would move to LA, man. I mean, if there was like a gig that needed me or something that was like super permanent or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, it's obviously the hub, Hollywood and stuff like that. But
see,
I do, you know, just because of Yoga TX, man, I do believe that, you know, it's definitely possible for any sort of production company to be able to fucking do anything in anywhere you're at, man. So
see, and that's the thing is like most movies now are shot in Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
let's go to ATL, baby.
Woo!
Birthday boys go to ATL. We're going to them all nude fucking strip clubs.
Yeah. But like the thing is like movies don't even get shot in LA anymore.
Yeah.
Like, because no one can fucking shoot there. So it's like, oh, well, I'd be better off living in Atlanta, which is where most movies now get shot. Because LA sucks. Like, taxes are insane. The government sucks there. Like, so it's like, oh, you might as well live there, or fucking Tennessee or in Texas. Like, where you can be like, oh, I'll just travel to wherever I need to go. Because, like, from Texas, everywhere is like a 3-hour flight.
Yeah, I hear that argument all the time on podcasts, man.
Like, I can leave from here, get back to Missouri. It's like an hour 20 flight back to Missouri.
Mm-hmm. Here to Vegas is 3 hours. That's a safe little trip.
Yeah, say if you want to go all the way back to, if you want to go to LA.
Yeah, it's probably what, like 4-hour flight? Nothing.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I'll run over there, do my shit, and come home. Like.
Yeah, that's like Avengers Endgame. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Wakanda forever. But yeah, I don't know. What else you got?
Okay.
I went on my rant, upset some people.
So yeah, it was good to dispel all the things going on social media about your fucking coleslaw rumors, guys. No, white people do not necessarily like it. I think that shit's fucking gross. But I would like to bring up something, man, because I like Hulu and their ads have been fucking with me, doggy.
Yeah.
Son of Baconator.
Wendy's.
Yeah. And I thought, who else ask besides my diet coach?
Big dog.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to stay off these wings, baby. So what is your recommendation? What are your initial thoughts? Have you heard of this? Has this been on your radar?
Honestly, Wendy's was much better 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I think Wendy's has taken a hard downswing.
It's bad now. It's getting pretty ghetto. I hate to use that word.
The blacks are there. JP doesn't like it. He goes, absolutely not.
Yep. Yes, sir.
But yeah. Say I honestly, I think Wendy's has fallen off.
Yeah.
They had the best burgers for a long time.
Oh my God, I hate you. What are you saying right now to me, Eric?
Yeah, it's true, man. Wendy's throughout the Midwest was crushing it. They had a burger like 3 or 4 years ago that they put queso over the top of.
Woo-wee!
It was
Now you're
so
talking.
fucking good. And then they're like, let's remove that from the menu. Who's on your marketing team, bitch? Call 3 fat guys. They like that shit. And then they're like, what if we do a pretzel burger? Eat a dick, all right? I don't want this dry ass fucking bun, all right? Give me some fucking wildness. Whenever McDonald's is past you in burger quality, kill yourself, you know?
Okay. Have you ever had a Baconator sandwich?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you like it?
It's not bad.
Oh, okay.
It was better.
I hate them.
Really?
Yeah, I think mixing the meats. You don't want to mix the meats, bro.
Oh,
I'm an anti-meat mixer.
I
here.
love bacon on a cheeseburger. Also,
Not really me.
the best hamburger patty, bacon, and egg.
Ooh,
That'll fucking get me going.
sure. I think that's called the hangover burger at Applebee's.
Yeah. Say, nice hard egg on a hamburger. That's tits.
I've had it a few times. I'm not eating it again though, bro. I'm done with that part of my life.
Yeah.
Like I said, I did drop that weight and stuff, so.
Well, I'm gaining. So I'll add 100 pounds. All right.
So fan of the hangover, huh?
Yeah, I love that.
All right.
Nice hard egg.
Oh yeah, what do you want, a soft egg, bro? How are you gonna get it in?
What am I, gay? This podcast is going off the rails.
But we only have 4 minutes left anyways, man.
Yeah.
But so Son of Baconator, no thoughts, bro. I thought I'd come to you and I thought you'd be super excited to talk
Honestly,
about this.
I'm pro bacon on burger.
Yeah. But
more-
not so much the Baconator. What? Okay, scale of 1 to 10, Baconator. Where do you got it?
See, I feel like I have to go prime Baconator. Whenever, like, I had the best Baconator I've had.
So 2020 Baconator.
Yeah, 2020 Baconator. I'm going to go 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I don't think they've kept up their production. But I think whenever they were getting after it, I think that's 7 out of 10.
Okay, that's pretty fucking sharp.
Yeah.
Actually, that's pretty high on the scale, dude. Cause
Yeah.
okay, if I am gonna eat bacon on a sandwich on a burger, it needs to be like crispy or like you gotta give it to me hard. None of this fucking soft dick fucking
Yeah, you
bacon
gotta have a
and
little
shit.
crunch.
Yeah, dude. And I think I've had the Baconator 2 or 3 times, and it's been this limp ass fucking gross
Yeah.
microwave bacon, dude. And it's turned me off from bacon on my sandwiches, man. Now I do not like mixing the meats, bro.
Yeah, well, you gotta be pro mixing the meats. A little bit of diversity in your culture, you know. I know you don't like diversity, but
Little chorizo, little sausage.
Yeah.
Little, my Italian
Yeah.
friend.
yeah. What do you think? What do you think is what's the perfect burger setup? Go in, order a burger. What all do you want on it? What all do you not?
Okay, I like mayonnaise on the bottom bun.
Wild. Okay.
2 meat patties with cheese in between them and one on top, of course. So 2 cheeses.
Yep.
And we're talking. I'm going American cheese. I love
Yeah.
American cheese. It's got a great melting point.
Yep.
I do like onions. I like grilled jalapenos if that's available.
Ooh, yeah.
Tomatoes, lettuce, mustard on top bun.
Ooh.
Woo!
No ketchup?
Nah, dog. Ketchup is more like a barbecue burger for me, dog. You feel me?
Okay.
That's what I like to enjoy when I'm doing the like a pit fucking fired fucking
Yeah.
burger. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I go 2 meat patties, cheese on both, bacon, egg, little bit of deep fried onion rings. Like, not like, you know, like the crispy little thing, you buy them in a little can.
I know exactly.
Couple of those.
That's way too.
Hit a little barbecue sauce.
Double meat. Need some bacon. Need some egg. Maybe some leftover lasagna on that. You know, fucking that's way too much shit, dog.
Look, take your lettuce, eat a bag of dicks. You fucking rabbit. We're not into it.
Little crushed up Doritos.
Yeah, dude. Doritos on like a ham and cheese sandwich.
That's fucking fat girl lettuce, dude. You get out of here with that.
That's fire.
No, dude.
Or like a regular potato chip where you crush the bread on top and it goes, you know?
How am I barely learning this about you, doggy? That
Dude,
is crazy, dude.
I love chips on a sandwich.
That is crazy, dude.
Hit it with a crunch, you smash it down. Woo.
This is outrageous, dude. So many people probably just signed off right now, dog. From the
Dude, they subscribed.
Tell us what you think below. Chips on a sandwich or no, man? Are you guys sane or not?
They're good people. These are good Christian folk. They're pro chips on a sandwich. All right? This is a good old Christian podcast.
Sure. I forgot about that.
Little turkey, ham, and cheese. Well, hey, everyone at home, tell us your favorite sandwich. Give us a little breakdown. I'll try it.
Yeah.
I'm not a bitch.
Yeah, we will try these sandwiches and tell us how much you hate New York as well.
Yeah. Tell them that they're pussies, all right? But the most important thing is, tell everybody where they can find all your great info, Japes.
Sure, man. You can find me at JP with the Good Hair on the gram for all the projects. Please like and subscribe here. I love your butts. But seriously, thank you so much for being here. So much.
Hell yeah. Eric Biggs Comedy on Instagram. All my dates and everything are going to be on there. Like, subscribe to this. And as always, make sure you cheers to the goddamn birthday boys. I'll see you next week, buddy. See you guys.